The following is a presentation of WGAA Sports.
Swung on to center field. It's going back. It's gone! A grand slam by Taylor Westmoreland. She's got it! She did it! It's a no-hitter! Into left field and deep. Back toward the wall. It's gone! Walk-off two-run home run! To the fence. She makes the catch and Cedartown advances to the Elite Eight, and the Cedartown dugout explodes.
Welcome into our broadcast of Cedartown Lady Dawgs softball on the Big AA. As the introduction of the Southeast Lady Raiders is about to be completed, we're hosting the Southeast for our second time this season playing this team that we took care of 12-4 back on Tuesday. And region game number 2 joining me here today is Kelly O'Neill. And Kelly, this is a game that Cedartown is wanting to turn the page with, I think, after yesterday's matchup with Rockmart.
Right, and it's a game they should win, Andrew. So the teams that you should beat, you should beat. So hopefully they'll get the bats going like they did. Was it what night did they play?
Tuesday.
Tuesday night, yeah.
Well, Cedartown, we had a rain and lightning delay that kept us about 50 minutes late. Was listening to the starting lineups.
Taylor Westmoreland. Number 11, plays center field, Haven Barkley. Number 27, your pitcher, Reagan Clark. Number 14, play catcher, Kendall Howard. Number 9, play first base, Avery Davis. Number 6, play third base, Avery Boozer. 21, play second base, Daly Hodgins. Number 4, play left field, Annabeth O'Neill. Number 00, play right field, Hannah Cochran. And your sub, number 1, Kizzy LaPelt. Number 2, Oliver Butler. Number 8, Kristen Cash. Number 12, Michaela Jordan. Number 18, Heather Andrews. 19, Logan Middle. 24, Chastity Washington. Number 2nd year as head coach at Cedartown, Jamie Monroe. Justin Little, Jake Brandon, and Stephen Bigelow. If everyone would please rise and remove your caps for our national anthem.
Tackle made by number 23, Kent.
Cedartown Lady Dawgs softball live on the Big AA, 1340 and 106.1 FM. About almost an hour later than we expected to play today. We got word that the game was going to be delayed, or was going to be put up 30 minutes earlier than it was originally scheduled for the 5:30 time. It was supposed to be played at 5 o'clock, but we had some rains come through and then some lightning. Then we had a lightning delay. So Lady Dawgs are going to start this game close to 6 p.m. And the starting lineup for the Lady Bulldogs, defensively speaking, Pitching for Cedartown will be the senior number 27, Reagan Clark. Kendall Howard is catching number 14. At third base, it is number 6, Ivory Boozer. The shortstop is the senior Taylor Westmoreland. At second base, Daly Hodgins gets the start there, and Avery Davis the start at first. In left field for the Lady Bulldogs, it's going to be Annabeth O'Neill, the center fielder Haven Barclay, and the right fielder is Hannah Cochran. No designated player, no flex player in this game, as every player on the field will hit for themselves. And leading off for the Southeast Whitfield Lady Raiders will be number 30,
Skiles.
Avery Skiles.
30, Avery Skiles.
Here we go, top of the first.
All right, let's get this party started.
And we are waiting for, got a discussion down the line. The umpires are talking about something over there with the Southeast Whitfield dugout, maybe something to do with the lineup.
They got both umpires' attention.
Yes, they do. We're ready to go. And now.
Ooh. Oh, she's talking to the. Oh, the third base coach has to have the same colored pants as the team, is what they're saying.
Are you kidding me?
That's what she said. I believe I heard her right. Do you know that, Andrew?
I didn't know that. I learn something new every day, every game we have. So,
Yep.
third base coach has to go in because he doesn't have the same color pants as the first base coach. That's a rule I didn't know about. Apparently, it's a rule that is being enforced here today.
A rule's a rule, Andrew.
And that is delaying the start of this game even further.
Yes, just what we needed.
So right now, Southeast Whitfield does not have a third base coach out there. They're going to send one of the other coaches out there. He's got on darker colored shorts. They're not exactly the same.
Nope.
But
I guess they'll let him slide.
I
They're
suppose so.
The same, I guess, shade.
well, and let me tell you, that's a significant disadvantage for Southeast Whitfield because Tuesday that coach, and he's upset. And I don't blame him. He is extremely upset, and he has every right to be.
So he's trying to find him some black short pants right now.
All right, here we go. First pitch of the game. Called strike one. And the guy, the third base coach, he's got a prosthetic leg. I mean, he's out there too. So, I mean, it's not going to be an easy feat for him to change, if he even has anything to change into. He had on khaki shorts. First base coach has on black pants. That's a swing and a miss. Nothing into the count now to Avery Skiles.
You almost want to go get him a pair of black
I'll go
shorts.
buy him some from Walmart.
That's what I'm thinking.
Nothing into the count. I mean, he is hot over there. He's behind the first base dugout and talking to somebody, and I really think he's got every right to be upset.
Yeah. So what difference would it make?
Here's the 0-2. Ball one outside.
That makes him easier to pick up. I mean, what?
I don't get it.
What's the significance? What's the rule?
And whoever is coaching over at third base is probably not even a coach that's normally out there.
Right.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. Hit on the ground past third and a base hit for number 30, Avery Skiles. She'll reach base. And the first hit of the game belongs to Southeast Whitfield. My goodness.
At the Southeast Whitfield, number 12, Megan Cowell.
Megan Tao will bat here. She did not play on Tuesday. Same starting pitcher, by the way, as for them as it was on Tuesday, which was Cheyenne Blevins.
Well, Blue was having some words with Reagan out there. I have no idea what that was about.
All right, runner at first with nobody out here on the top of the first inning. Right on the dot, 6 o'clock p.m. The wind to the pitch. Foul tip, strike one. No balls, one strike. So we are supposed to have our coaches show tonight. It won't start at 7:30. It'll be a little bit later than that due to this game being pushed back up an hour. 0-1 pitch. Almost hit her on the helmet. Goes back to the backstop and heading towards second. And making the turn is Skiles, and she'll be there standing up. A ball and a strike on that wild pitch.
So I just got word that the Cedartown Middle School Lady Dogs defeated the Rockmart Middle School over in Rockmart, 7-2.
And first the 1-1 pitch. A called strike 2 on the outside corner. Cedartown Middle School and Rockmart Middle School football are playing up at Dock Ayers Field right now. So it's actually the middle school that gets to christen the new football field for the first time. 1-2 pitch. Just missed outside, maybe a bit low, 2-2.
So we have 3 teams in action at the same time.
At least there might be more. There may be more we don't even know about.
Right.
2-2 pitch is on the way. Hit in the air to foul down the left side. Cal State 2 balls and 2 strikes. I would assume Rockmart softball's probably in action. The high school team, that is, at somewhere. But a lot of sports happening here in Polk County, here in Cedartown, really, too.
I hear the Georgia fights on.
I do, too. Somebody's phone must be ringing.
We'll be hearing that for real in, 9 or 10 days?
That's right. 2-2 pitch. Foul back. Yeah, you're right. Lady Dogs with a good 8-2 win. Middle school over Rockmart.
So Taylor Westmoreland's sister, Mariah.
2-2 pitch. Fouled away to the left side again.
Mariah hit a bases clearing. Well, the bases were loaded, and she hit a triple in the first inning. She's the center fielder for the middle school.
If she's anything like her big sister, Cedartown softball will be happy to get her up here in a few years.
She may be as good in the outfield as she is at shortstop by that time.
2-2 pitch is outside, bounced up there, and just a bad release there from Reagan. 3-2. And that game was at Rockmart?
Yes. Mm-hmm. They played at the varsity's field.
3 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch on the way is a little tapper hit towards second base. Daly Hodgins fields an underhand toss to first in time. The runner moves over to third. That's the first out of the first inning.
And for Southeast Whitfield, number 1, Cheyenne Blevins.
Cheyenne Blevins, the starting pitcher. She was warming up about 15 minutes ago, so we assumed she would be the starting pitcher.
On deck, number 35, who is Ali Azudia.
Way outside, ball 1.
I hope I got that last name right.
35.
Yeah.
They got the runner in a rundown, and the throw back there, and she ran around the tag, and she's out. That's out number 2. You know, even if she gets around that tag, she probably ran out of the baseline anyway.
She did. So that was it was a 2-5-1.
2-5-1-5-1, something like that.
Yeah. It's the second out.
1 ball, no strikes. The base is empty now. By the way, Southeast wearing all black uniforms, trimmed in maroon and white. Cedartown with their red tops with the gray pants. Pitch is high and away, ball 2, 2-0 the count.
I'm so glad you had a pencil for the scorebook.
You can't keep score with
No.
a pen. It just doesn't work. It's impossible to not scribble things out or erase things on a scorebook. 2-0 pitch on the way is hit in the air to the right side and foul. 2-1 the count now on the batter. Cheyenne Blevins, who suddenly is Got the bases empty and 2 outs. Reagan's happy to see the bases empty. 2-1.
So you
Line away ball 3.
So you got to think, Andrew, if the coach on third base, him being,
It could have been a sign got mixed up.
it could have been. You're absolutely right.
And again, that all goes back to the fact that their regular third base coach is not out there.
That's right.
And I feel for them, on that. That's ball 4 out. Outside, Reagan is missing consistently high and away. And when she struggles, she tends to miss up there.
Southeast Whitfield, number 35, Ali Zerdia.
Ali Zerdia will bat now. Just wait till we get to number 50.
Oh boy.
That's Betsy Hippolito. If she's on the
So with a
starting
name like
lineup.
that, you're going to have to spell your name every time you give it.
Runner off the bag at first. The throw down there. She is safe. The pitch was a strike. It's 0-1.
Nice night for softball.
Swing and a miss. Good pitch. 0-2. Little outward motion on that. And Azerdia is in the hole. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, a runner on first. The pitch from Clark. Swing and a miss down on strikes for out number 3. And 1 runner left aboard, 1 hit in the inning, and that is it. We head now to the bottom half of the first. Southeast Lady Raiders nothing, and Cedartown coming up. Lady Dawgs softball is here on the Big AA.
Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for nearly a century. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call for tee time 770-748-9671, located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buchanan Highway. Cedartown's original golf course, Cedar Valley Golf Course.
One of the pillars of a strong community is knowing your neighbors. We believe it's important to know your neighbor. To know that the person down the street selling you your car is the person you'll see grilling with you at the block party. It's important to be a part of a community, and Peach State Ford is proud to be a part of historic Cedartown, Rockmart, and Rome, and even prouder to be rated one of the best in the country in customer service. Nobody knows trucks or people like Peach State Ford.
2076 Rockmart Highway, Cedartown, 866-872-6660.
Lady Dawgs softball on your hometown station, the Big AA.
Bottom of the first inning, Cedartown and Southeast Whitfield are scoreless. Taylor Westmoreland, Haven Barclay, Reagan Clark, Kendall Howard, Avery Davis, Ivory Boozer, Daly Hodgins, Annabeth O'Neill, and Hannah Cochran. That's your 1 through 9 in the batting order. And the senior Taylor Westmoreland will lead things off here in the bottom half of the first against Cheyenne Blevins. And the pitch on the way to Taylor is a called strike 1. Sorry about that. Go ahead.
Okay, right down the middle.
Oh, 1 pitch. Ooh, comebacker
wow.
and picked up at second. The throw to first will not be in time. That would go as a 1-4, but a base hit.
Yeah, you got to give her a base hit. That was just, it was so hit so hard.
Comebacker.
I think the pitcher just had her glove there and it bounced off of it.
And for the Lady Dawgs, number 11, Haven Barclay.
Haven Barclay will try to move her over to second. And it's going to be a wild pitch that does it. She was taken off anyway. So it's a stolen base and a wild pitch. 1 ball, no strikes. And Taylor is at second base in scoring position. I wouldn't be shocked if she moved on this one. Blevins looks in. The pitch. She goes. It's a bunt trying foul. She'll have to head back to third base. 1 ball, 1 strike. The count now to Barclay. Pretty good turnout up there at Dock Ayers Field for the middle school game. First middle school game of the season. And the first game of any kind on that new surface up there at Dock Ayers Field. We hope to see a big crowd tomorrow against Callaway. Fouled at the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I'll be there.
It's going to be fun atmosphere.
Can't wait.
I have seen the field when it was still under construction and it looked good even then. Tapped foul on the left side. It's still a 1-2 count. You know, and Rockmart's field looked really good too. You know, both fields were done at the same time, but Cedartown has that red stripe on the sidelines and that big Georgia Bulldog in the middle of the field. Looks really good.
Can't wait to see it.
Low and away for ball 2, 2-2 the count. Cedartown Bulldogs in each end zone.
Be nice to have some drone shots.
2-2 pitch.
There you go.
Yeah, there's a line drive base hit to right field. Taylor is going to score from second, and it's a 1-0 lead for Cedartown. Good piece of hitting there by the sophomore.
For the Lady Dogs, number 27, Reagan Clark.
Reagan Clark will bat with Barclay, the runner at first, and a fast runner. She's a threat to steal, as always. Pitch on the way, runner goes. It's a swing and a foul back. 0-1 the count to Reagan Clark.
And she had it stolen, Andrew.
She did. On deck is Kendall Howard, and Kendall has really been one of the more consistent hitters on this team. There's a call strike. Runner goes for second. Sliding in safely is Barclay. She didn't get a really good jump, but she her speed made up for it. 0-2 the count now to Reagan Clark. Chance to drive in Barclay from second now. And she'll lead off the bag. Blevins, the pitch. It's in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes. They're not holding her own over at second base, at least not right now. Leaving the middle of the infield wide open.
Wow. That's a big gap right there.
1-2 to Reagan. Fly ball, popped up, center field, and it's off of her glove, and runners will be at first and second. You know, Barclay couldn't advance there because of the chance it was going to be caught, so she stays put at second base. If there's a runner at first, that's infield fly probably.
And for the Lady Dogs, number 14, Kendall Howard.
So Clark will be relieved for a courtesy runner. It's going to be Chastity Washington. Washington, a very quick runner. We got to see her speed on display on Tuesday.
Speedy.
Kendall Howard, a couple of base hits in the game Tuesday. And she'll take inside for ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes.
Haven out there. Enticing the catcher a little bit.
Because of that, she walks the ball back.
Mm-hmm. Trying to get in their head.
1-0 pitch.
Oh, there's the ball. Nope.
Yep. It's a left field, and the catcher will be, she went off her glove, and they're going to be at bases full, and the throw comes into the plate. Everybody was off their bag, but unless the lead runner moves, nobody else can move. Bases loaded with nobody out.
When that ball first came off the bat, I was thinking it might be a line drive, but it was a high fly ball to left. And the left fielder just couldn't hang on to it.
Ended up being a can of corn.
A slippery can of corn.
That's right. Heather Henry is the courtesy runner at first. So you got 3 quick base runners aboard, and Avery Davis, who's been playing great ball here in this young season. Done a great job defensively at first base, and she's had some great hitting.
Nobody out with bases loaded.
1 in the pitch. Upstairs, ball 1 to Davis. The senior Ivory Boozer waits on deck. One-0 pitch. high. 2-0. Cedartown first the 2-0 pitch. Here it is. It's way high, ball 3, and it gets away. Runners will score. Everybody moves up to the next base, and it's 2-0 Cedartown. The wild pitch makes it a 3-0 count, and it makes it 2-0.
Runners on second and third now.
Washington, the runner at third, and at second base is Henry. Running for our catcher, Kendall Howard. 3-0 pitch, a called strike 1.
Taken all the way.
This team will play in Haralson County for a round robin on Saturday. We won't be there for that game. 3-1 pitch. A little comebacker back to the circle. The throw to first will be in time. A run scores. It's 3-0 Cedartown. Off-speed pitch, but she did a good job of putting it in play. That's the first out of the bottom of the first. Now it'll be Ivory Boozer. Yeah, I think Cedartown plays the early game of the round robin and then plays the later game.
What time's the first game?
I believe it's 11. Called strike to Boozer. Nothing in 1 the count. I'll have to check the schedule.
If I remember, the signal's not real good down there, is it?
You can only use Verizon. AT&T does not work.
Yeah.
3-0 Cedartown in the bottom of the first. Pitch to Boozer. Just missed inside a bit. 1 ball, 1 strike now the count to Ivory Boozer. Daly Hodgins waits on deck. She'll hit for herself. 1-1 pitch is hit foul off the netting. 1-2. As I mentioned before, Rockmart Middle School and Cedartown Middle School playing on the football field up the hill. I heard Sam Branch up there on the PA. He'll be our new PA announcer this year. There's a ground ball hit to second. The throw to first in time, and the run scores from third. And it's 4-0 Cedartown as we've cashed in all of their runs so far. All of our base runners have come home to score. And there's nothing wrong with the sound system here.
Nope.
Got the walk-up music going now. Here's Hodgins with 2 outs. And the bases are empty now. Pitch. Low and away, ball 1.
Nice changeup.
Taking her time getting the call. 1-0 pitch. Upstairs, 2 balls, no strikes.
A lot of life over in the Cedartown dugout.
And it's good to see. 2-0 pitch.
Yes, it is.
Swing and a miss on the changeup. It's 2-1. Annabeth O'Neill waits on deck. Hannah Cochran would follow if she could reach. There are 2 outs and the base is empty, but a 4-0 lead here in the first inning. Swung and missed, 2-2.
Those 2 changeups made that fastball look a lot faster, didn't it?
It sure did. And that's why pitchers, especially Major League Baseball, don't have to necessarily throw 100 miles an hour if you've got a good changeup. 2-2 pitch, here it is. All the way back to the backstop to fill the count, 3-2.
The changeup is probably arguably the best pitch because it's not used, a lot during the game.
No, it's not. Especially these days.
And it can be very effective when it is used if you use it right.
Full count to Daly Hodges. And the pitch. Ball 4 upstairs. She worked the count full, and she takes a walk. And now Annabeth O'Neill will bat.
Batting for the Lady Dogs, number 4, Annabeth O'Neill.
Here we go. She did not have her rosin bag out there, so she gets a rosin bag.
A used rosin bag,
Yeah,
I might add.
Yeah, it's a little. And now another.
I have another conference over here.
The umpires are back out there again toward the southeast dugout talking about something.
Don't tell me you can't be in the dugout.
I don't know if it's that or if it's the rosin bag or what.
Yeah.
It's always something.
The Georgia fight song we heard a while ago, I think was coming from up there.
Coming from up there?
Yeah.
Well, here we go. AB at the plate.
He had to leave the dugout, Andrew.
Can't even be in. I wonder if he mouthed off or something.
He may have.
Ball one ball, no strikes. And again, like I said, I'd be upset too. Not blaming him at all. 1-0 pitch. Bounced up there. Hodgins takes off to second. She'll have plenty of time to get there. And she'll be in there standing on the wild pitch. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
And the Bears should be looking for something good to hit here.
If anybody at the Cedartown Middle School game up there, first the 2-0, is low for ball 3. Could give us an update on what the score might be. We'll pass it along to our radio listeners.
Trying to think if I know anyone on the middle school team, I'd send them a text. Can't think of anybody, though.
Is first the 3-0 pitch. A called strike down the middle, 3-1. Is Reagan Clark's brother on the middle school team? Would Robert be up there maybe?
He might be.
Robert was down here earlier.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's down here now.
I'll send him a text. I'll ask him.
We'll try to figure that out. 3-1 pitch.
Wow.
Called strike 2.
What a changeup.
I mean it. And Annabeth looked at it, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Payoff pitch.
There you go.
Ball 4 outside. First and second with 2 outs. And it'll be a complete trip through the lineup as double alt Hannah Cochran will be the batter.
Batting for the Lady Dogs, number 0, Hannah Cochran.
I'd like to see Hannah drive one right here. Blevins delivers a pitch, and it's hit right to third base. She drove it, but right at the glove. That's out number 3. But Cedartown strikes for 4 in the inning. Through an inning complete. Cedartown 4, Southeast Whitfield nothing. Back after this word from our sponsors here on the Big Double A.
Live Wire Surplus. Stop in today at 546 North Main Street. New items are arriving all the time. At Live Wire, they have unbelievable deals on lawnmowers, weed eaters, and leaf blowers. But that's not all. How about your patio? Live Wire has top-of-the-line grills, patio tables and chairs, fire pits, and so much more. All fresh off the truck, brand new, still packaged, and priced to sell. Live Wire Surplus, 678-861-5021. Take your truck. You're going to need it to load up on the savings. Bradford's Drug Store on North Main Street in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all of your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacist takes time to get to know you, explain your medication, and answer any questions that you may have. Go by and see Bill Brewster and all the fine folks at Bradford's the next time you need a prescription filled. Also use their convenient drive-thru. Bradford's Drug Store, 500 North Main Street, Cedartown, 770-748-3100. And all the folks at Bradford say, go Dogs.
Lady Dogs softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
Top of the second inning, Cedartown leads it 4-0. Something we didn't have much or didn't have any of yesterday was base runners, and we got those, and we brought in 4 of them. So that's a good sign for the Lady Dogs offensively.
We're not facing the same quality of pitchers.
And we learned later that that pitcher, Huckabee, was a sophomore.
Yes.
That means he's 15, 16 years old. Unreal.
Look more like a senior out there.
I'm telling you what. Reagan Clark back in the circle to face number 16, Katie Bramlett. And a swing and a miss. Nothing in one, the count.
Number 10 on deck. That's Shelby Wimpy.
No balls, one strike. 0-1 pitch. Outside, ball one. Sam tells me it's a scoreless tie at the end of 3 quarters.
Oh, wow. So they started way before we did.
Apparently.
They may have started, I'm sure they started before the system even come through. They had to.
Maybe they may have started at 4:30. Who knows?
Yeah.
1-1 pitch. It's outside, ball two. 2 balls and a strike. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. Line over the head and through, down for a base hit on the right side. And that'll be a base hit there to lead off for Katie Bramblett. But in 2 consecutive innings, the Lady Raiders have led off with base hits. Pitch. Hideaway, ball one. Shelby Wimpy is the batter now.
On deck, looks like, is it 27? 27.
Liberty Franks.
Yeah.
Bounced up there and back to the backstop, and the runner will take second base. 2 balls, no strikes. Two-0 pitch, swing and a miss, 2-1.
You think so?
2 balls, 1 strike. The pitch, swing and a miss, 2-2.
Not much of a swing there, Andrew. She was fooled or something.
Two balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out, runner at second. Did she go? No.
Tagger. Yes, tagger.
And
Now
she
get
did
help.
not go.
Now ask for help. I'm going to say she went, Andrew.
I thought she might have. Nope.
Nope. Okay.
3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Popped up.
Popped up. Hurry, hurry, hurry.
And not caught. Count stay
remains
3-2.
full.
Yep.
Yeah.
It will stay full. They're right.
We must have ESPN or something going on there.
There's a ground ball hit to shortstop. Taylor fields and throws. Got her. The runner over to third. And that's one gone.
And for Southeast Whitfield, number 27, Liberty Franks.
So my son Matt had the second cochlear implant installed today,
Did he now?
and everything turned out great.
Fantastic. Called strike. 0-1.
Good pitch.
I know that's been an ongoing thing for him, and I'm
It
glad to
has.
hear that.
Yep, it sure has.
Swing and a miss. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, runner at third. Southeast trying to get on the board. The pitch. A called strike 3 right down the middle.
Backwards K.
Yes, sir.
That's for Southeast Whitfield. Number 24, Kaylee Padilla.
Kaylee Padilla will bat with 2 outs now and a runner on third. I think that was the first strikeout, At least the first strikeout looking.
Yes. The first one was in the first inning to Azurda. She swung at the third strike.
So 2 Ks recorded by Reagan Clark. Here's the pitch. Squared the bunt, popped it up, and it's going to be out of reach of everybody. Strike 1. Nothing in 1 the count with 2 outs. That pitch is a call. No, it's a swinging strike. She did not check it, and it's 0-2 now with 2 outs.
On deck is number 7, Talent, with 2 L's.
The 0-2 pitch. We won't see her till the next inning. Swing and a miss, and the runner left stranded at third, and it's still a scoreless game for Southeast, but the Lady Bulldogs lead 4-0. And let's jump into the bottom half of the second. Back after this.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, 2 Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer, and that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. For oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dogs!
Lady Dogs Softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
We're back here, bottom of the second inning, and it will be the top of the order to lead it off for the Lady Bulldogs. Taylor Westmoreland, Haven Barclay, Reagan Clark. If anybody reaches, Kendall Howard.
Number 3, Taylor Westmoreland.
And again, another discussion. This time was with our coach, but nothing. Nothing really.
Very amiable, too.
All right, here we go. Taylor Westmoreland. Bounced up there. 1 ball, no strikes. What did Taylor do last time?
She got a base hit to center field last time. Well, actually, no, I'm sorry. It bounced. Remember, it was hit to the pitcher?
That's right.
And bounced off her glove, but it was a line shot. We gave her a base hit.
Gave her an infield hit.
That's right.
1-0 to Taylor. Hit off her knuckles and caught on the little pop fly to third, and that's out number 1. So now they'll bring up Haven Barclay with 1 gone.
Now, Haven got a base hit to center field.
Whistled 1 past the second baseman.
She did.
For the Lady Dogs, number 11, Haven Barclay.
Bats left, the pitch. A little chopper. That's going to be a tough play. Picked up at third. No chance. She's safe infield hit for Haven Barclay. You're right, sir. No chance.
And that was a base hit.
Absolutely. All day long, twice on Sunday. Here's Reagan Clark.
Number 27, Reagan Clark.
Chance to maybe get an RBI here. I would imagine that Haven will be running on this pitch. She is. High, throw to second. Not in time. She slides in safe.
Well, the shortstop cut it off.
She did.
Instead of going to the bag.
If they go to the bag, might have a chance to get her.
Yeah.
Because she did slide a little late. But plenty of speed to get there, though. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch on the way. Way outside. And a good stop by the catcher kept Haven at second base. 2 balls, no strikes now to Reagan Clark.
Looking for yours, nothing else. Let's go.
2-0. Hit in the air to left center field and off her glove. Try to make a catch over there. Throw will come into the middle of the infield, and scoring all the way from second on the little bloop fly was Haven Barclay. 5-0 Cedartown. Give it an RBI double for Reagan Clark.
First the runner for the pitcher, number 27, Chastity Washington. I got a whole lot of money.
I mean, that might be a generous double,
Very generous.
but you know.
14, Kendall Howard.
Well, how about we'll call it an air. We'll call it an E8. That's what it really is.
Yeah. I mean, you want to give him a hit, really do.
Hit toward third base and foul. Strike 1 to Cedartown's catcher, number 14, Kendall Howard. Running, by the way, at second base for Reagan Clark is, again, Chastity Washington.
The fastest girl out here. No question.
I imagine she'll probably do track and field in the spring. I would imagine so.
I would hope so, Andrew.
Yeah. A 1 pitch to Howard. Line drive left field. Foul. Man, foul by foot. She hit that on the button. 0-2. A very good cut there by Kendall.
So Kendall is a sophomore,
Yes.
batting 4th.
She's earned it.
I'm telling you.
Howard digs in with Washington, the runner at second. The 0-2 pitch. Hit off the end of the bat, right center field. The right fielder is there, and she makes the catch and tagging going to third. And she's going to round third, and then she's going to go to the plate. The ball is loose, and nobody covering the plate, and she's going to score on the pop fly to right.
It's hard to defend speed, especially when you let the ball get away from it.
6-0, Cedartown leads it now with 2 outs, and the base is empty.
Batting for the Lady Dogs, number 9, Avery Davis.
Avery Davis, the batter. Pitch on the way. Down low, ball 1. Called strike, 1-1. Chris McKelvey tells me Chastity plays basketball and soccer. So she may be a soccer player. Who knows? Hit on the ground towards second. A funny hop. Picked it up, throw, got her by a step. And Davis is retired, and so are the Lady Bulldogs. But they add 2 more runs to the Lady Bulldogs in 2 innings. It's a 6-0 lead as we head to the top of the third after this.
Are you ready for steel? Equipment, that is. At Croker's Hardware in Cedartown, we've got all the steel equipment. Blowers and shredder vacs, chainsaws, augers and drills, trimmers and brush cutters. We're very proud to be a retailer for the steel product line. As an independent dealer, we can provide many services that the big box chain stores just can't match. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff is always ready to help you select the equipment that meets your specific needs. So call Croker's for a steel today. That's 770-748-4842 to learn more about steel in Cedartown.
Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for nearly a century. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call for tee time 770-748-9671, located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buchanan Highway. Cedartown's original golf course, Cedar Valley Golf Course.
Lady Dawgs softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
Welcome back here, Cedartown Lady Dawgs softball live on the Big Double A, Facebook Live, YouTube, and the NFHS network. 6-0, the score. Lady Dawgs on top.
Whitfield, number 7, Jordan Talent.
Top of the third, Jordan Talent will lead things off for them. Sorry, there we go.
Number 30 on deck.
Avery Skiles.
That's the top of the lineup.
Ball one, high and away. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Hit on the ground to first, and a good stop there by Avery Davis. He'll tag the bag herself with the unassisted.
Good play.
3, 1 gone.
Batting for Southeast Whitfield, number 30, Avery Skiles.
Back to the top of the order with Avery Skiles. And 1 out.
Cedartown lead. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was going to say Cedartown leads 6-0.
There's a ball one outside. Last we heard, Cedartown Middle School and Rockmart Middle School were scoreless in the fourth quarter. They're still playing up at the top of the hill right now. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. The pitch. Popped up, straight up, going to hit the roof. She sprung another leak. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That just echoed through the whole room here.
I'm still echoed.
Yeah, my head's vibrating.
Keep on looking for rust or asbestos or something to fall on top of me.
Insulation to fall down on you.
Yeah.
Or even a light fixture.
1-1 pitch. Here it is. Foul to the right side this time. 1-2.
So the lights don't work, right?
They do not. I think the ballast are bad and they just haven't been replaced. I mean, they probably went bad about 10 years ago. Who knows? A ball and 2 strikes the count. And the pitch. Back to the backstop. Way inside, 2-2.
Hannah playing a little more shallow than she normally plays.
Yeah, she's playing about halfway in.
Mm-hmm.
Haven about 2/3 back. About the same there with AB. There's a bouncer, high bouncer to the shortstop, and Westmoreland with a great throw to first for out number 2.
That was one of those in-between hops that could have went high or could have went low.
And Taylor just handled that perfectly.
She handled it perfectly.
Number 12, Megan Powell.
There's Megan Tao. 2 outs, nobody on. Reagan would love a 3-up, 3-down inning here. Cedartown 6, Southeast nothing. Pitch to Tao. Upstairs for ball 1.
That's some pretty good heat coming from Reagan right there.
1-0 pitch. Fouled straight back. It's 1-1. A ball and 1 strike with 2 outs. The pitch on the way is a little bouncer hit back again to Taylor, and she'll throw a strike to first. 3 up, 3 down, and smooth as silk there on that throw and transition over.
That was a tailor-made.
Tailor-made, I love it.
Ground ball.
Absolutely. Trademark that one. Bottom of the third, 6-0 lead for Cedartown. We'll be back in a moment.
One of of the pillars of a strong community is knowing your neighbors. We believe it's important to know your neighbor. To know that the person down the street selling you your car is the person you'll see grilling with you at the block party. It's important to be a part of a community, and Peach State Ford is proud to be a part of historic Cedartown, Rockmart, and Rome, and even prouder to be rated one of the best in the country in customer service. Nobody knows trucks or people like Peach State Ford.
2076 Rockmart Highway, Cedartown, 866-872-6660. Livewire Surplus. Stop in today at 546 North Main Street. New items are arriving all the time. At Livewire, they have unbelievable deals on lawnmowers, weed eaters, and leaf blowers. But that's not all. How about your patio? Livewire has top-of-the-line grills, patio tables and chairs, fire pits, and so much more. All fresh off the truck, brand new, still packaged, and priced to sell. Livewire Surplus, 678-861-5021. Take your truck. You're going to need it to load up on the savings.
Lady Dawgs Softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
Welcome back to Cedartown High School, home of the Bulldogs. And they will lead it off here in the bottom half of the third inning. Cedartown with a 6-0 lead. And again, nothing wrong with the sound system here.
Number 6, Ivory Boozer.
Ivory Boozer will lead it off, followed by Daly Hodgins and Annabeth O'Neill. And Hannah Cochran if anybody else reaches. Little ground ball hit toward third, picked up over there, and the throw bounces up there, but
she
came off the bag and then back on it.
Wow, she just did get back.
And Coach Little is saying, check this one.
Okay. All right, Coach Monroe's coming out.
Coach Little is very. He doesn't get mad. He doesn't get. He just pointed. He's like, they're going to change the call. Oh, she's out. They're going to keep the call the same, so she is out number 1. I mean, her foot did come off the bag, but it went back on the bag right before she touched it. And I think that's what the call was, and I think it was the right call.
Yeah, I did too.
Here's Daly Hodgins. She reached her last time.
Yeah, she got a base on balls the last time.
Swing and a miss to her, 0-1. They're playing her deep in center field.
They are way deep in center
field. Swing and a miss. Yeah, 0-2. If she dumps one in shallow center, she's at second base. I mean, the center fielder is basically standing maybe 15 feet from the wall.
That's what I'm thinking, Andrew.
0-2 pitch is outside, ball 1. Daly's at-bats have been few this season. She's usually the flex player when she's out there. That's ball 2. 2-2 the count.
So are there some special rules about the flex player that you really have to study?
Foul straight back, 2-2 the count remains. Well, you can't put a flex player in the game after the game has started. Is that right?
No. Well, I tell you, there's 2 rules that apply to that, and I'll talk about it in just a second.
2-2 is so swing and a miss, and Daly down on strikes for out number 2.
There's different situations, whether the extra player is still in the game. There's some things that it's tricky.
Well, I know we did a double switch a few games ago. I think that involved a flex player. That might have been a pitcher. I can't remember exactly. Mm-hmm. It could have been that Annabeth was the flex player. There's a called strike 0-1.
She was.
And when they pulled her out, they brought in Daly Hodgins and made her the flex player, and then put somebody else in the outfield.
Put Heather Henry on second base.
Yes. 0-1 pitch. Called strike 2. A generous call there. Near the outside corner, but not quite on it.
Can't take that again, Annabeth. Better guard that plate, girl.
So Cedartown had a 3-up, 3-down inning in the top, and Southeast trying to induce the same here. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, down on strikes, and Cedartown does go 3-up, 3-down in the third. We go to the fourth. Cedartown 6 and Southeast nothing.
Bradford's Drugstore on North Main Street in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all of your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacist takes time to get to know you, explain your medication, and answer any questions that you may have. Go by and see Bill Brewster and all the fine folks at Bradford's the next time you need a prescription filled. Also use their convenient drive-thru. Bradford's Drugstore, 500 North Main Street, Cedartown, 770-748-3100. And all the folks at Bradford say, go Dogs.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, 2 Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer, and that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Lady Dawgs softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
We're back as we head to the top of the 4th inning, and Reagan Clark back out there on the circle, and Cedartown with a 6-0 lead. Quick 3rd inning.
Whitfield, number 1, Cheyenne Blevins.
It'll be Cheyenne Blevins, the starting pitcher for Southeast, batting for herself. She'll lead it off here for the Lady Raiders. Cedartown plays Mount Zion and Haralson County this weekend in that round robin. First pitch to Cheyenne is ball 1.
Check out the weather for this weekend.
I think it's supposed to be about like today was.
Spotty.
Yes. 1-0 pitch. Must have been low, I guess, ball 2. So if that game on the hill goes into overtime scoreless, you're going to hear a big roar of whoever wins in overtime. 2-0 pitch coming. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there from Reagan through the rise ball and got her to offer at it. 2-1. And overtime in high school is like overtime in college used to be. Because last year they started doing that ridiculous 2-point conversion rule. 2-1 pitch is a called strike 2, 2-2.
Great location.
Do you remember that?
I do
from
not,
last year?
I do not remember that. No.
I think after like the 2nd or 3rd overtime, they line up at the 1-yard line and try to punch it in for 2 points.
So that's college.
College, yeah, 3-2. Sounds like something the NFL would do.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
But not college. 3 balls, 2 strikes on the pitch that just missed. Maybe I'll just drain that up. I don't know. Full count, 3-2. Clark has the sign, the wind, the pitch. Just barely missed.
Yep.
And that's going to be a leadoff base on balls.
Back for Southeast Whitfield, number 35, Ali Azurdia.
There's Ali Azurdia. The bots are in full force today.
How did they find you?
I think they just know, well, for one thing, we got the game listed on NFHS Network, too. That could also be it, too. Little pop to right field. Cochran there. She's got it. One gone. Good catch there by Cochran, who comes running in. She had to kind of negotiate there. There's that patch of grass out there that's not there. And now Bramblett, the batter. Talked to Coach Monroe before the game. I was asking her about those patches of dead grass out there, and she said, well, they were supposed to be sodded this summer, but they didn't sod them till July. So they just haven't had a chance to grow yet, and I think we've had enough water to where it's not helped. Popped up right side, and that's going to be fouled out of play, strike 1.
So they reseeded it.
Yes.
And if they did it in July, then it probably burn up.
May have.
If they didn't water it, because, oh boy, we had some heat.
We did in July. You better believe we did. No balls, 1 strike.
And the white stuff you see is sand.
0-1. Swung and missed. Ball's in the dirt. picked up there. No chance to throw her out. Nothing into the count, and the runner now at second base. Chris McKelvey tells me this, that Ronnie Baldwin once told him that the softball press box was on the visitor side of the football field before it was here. And Ronnie could have been pulling his leg, but he said that it could have been originally the press box at Gray Field. Swing and a miss. Two gone.
I believe that, Chris.
I mean, but you look at it, I mean, it could be. I mean.
Yeah.
Here's Wimpy after the
that was a good one.
Strikeout, yeah.
You don't remember Gray Field at all. I know you can't.
I remember I went to Perks, but it wasn't there then.
Right. So I played midget league football on Gray Field.
Ball went upstairs. Gray Field did not exist in my lifetime. 1-0 pitch is high ball two. The high rise there, the apartments, before they built that utility building out back, I think they still had part of the track out there, or part of the sidewalk from the from Gray Field, because that's where it was. And of course, on the other side of that, where the Church of God is now, the high school was there. Bouncer back to the circle, picked up by Reagan, throws to first in time, and that is out number 3, and it's another 0 in the score book for Lady Dogs pitching. We head now to the bottom half of the fourth, and a 6-0 lead for Cedartown.
Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. For oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dogs!
Have you been to Croker's Hardware and Supply lately? Croker's is the place to find everything you need, from boots to fencing, from plumbing supplies to wood and gas stove fittings, everything, even paint and flooring. Whether you're building or repairing, everything you need is right here at Croker's Hardware on East Avenue. Name brands galore right here in your back door. Orca and Yeti coolers and tumblers, case knives, native eyewear, buck stove grills, and more. At Croker's, you can find everything.
Go by and see the friendly staff there at 1192 Rockmart Highway. That's Croker's Hardware in Cedartown.
Lady Dogs softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
Bottom half of the fourth, Cedartown with a 6-0 lead. Lady Dogs will have 9, 1 and 2 due up. Hannah Cochran, Taylor Westmoreland, and Haven Barclay. Still in the circle is Cheyenne Blevins. And the throw goes down to second base, ready to go here in the home half of the fourth inning. Sound the alarm. Here's Hannah Cochran.
Batting for the Lady Dogs, number 00, Hannah Cochran.
Love that echo.
Yeah. Oh, Cedartown must have won.
Well, no, they're talking about the last week's game.
Last week, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go. Get it started right here. Let's go.
Sam Branch up there doing the PA. He sounds really good down here.
He does.
Here's double out. First pitch to Cochran is right back toward that one, just about got over the net and got in here. Strike one.
I felt that.
I felt it too. That was on Sean's side of the press box. He lost a few seconds off his life there. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Yeah.
Threw the off-speed pitch, and she missed with it. 1-1 the count.
This plexiglass right here is not very comforting.
Well, it's held up since Gray Field.
Yeah.
1-1 count is low. Ball 2, 2-1 the count.
It didn't get any footballs thrown at it.
No. That could make you feel a little nervous about the integrity of it.
Yeah.
Going back that far.
But, you know, even if they got it from up there,
There's a ball hit to
Base
center
hit.
field. The shortstop over her head. It's going to be down, and Hannah Cochran's got herself an infield single.
But even if they brought it from up there, the old one, how did they get it down here? It'd take a crane to get this thing around.
I have no idea. This thing's been moved more than a double wide.
Number 3, Taylor Westmoreland.
Here's Taylor Westmoreland. Of course, you know, that current press box on the visitor side in the football stadium is not the original. That's not the original bleachers either. The bleachers used to be a lot lower than that. Ball back to the circle. They'll go to second for 1, and that's all they're going to get on the fielder's choice. That's 1-6, I believe. Might have been 1-4. So Westmoreland reaches on a fielder's choice.
That was 1-6.
1-6.
Lady Dogs, number 11, Haven Barkley.
And here's Haven Barclay with a chance to advance Taylor home, and Taylor's probably going to run on this pitch. I guarantee it. And she will. Hit on the ground, through for a base hit on the hit and run. Taylor round second, heads to third. She'll stop at third. Barclay will be at second base with a double.
Good base running by Barkley to pick up that throw going to third base. It's almost had the look of a hit and run.
It did. It really did. She was off on it, and then it was hit. And now Reagan Clark will bat with runners on second and third with 1 out. Blevins with a pitch. Hit in the air, shallow left field. Could be trouble. Down. It's going to drop. 1 run's going to score. The throw will come into the infield, and heading to second base on the throw is Reagan Clark. It's an RBI for her. 7-0 on the bloop single.
That was
bloop double.
That was a double. Well,
yes, it was.
Because the left fielder never got to it.
Number 18, Heather Henry.
Heather Henry is going to pinch hit for Kendall Howard. Squirt.
Yes, that's her nickname.
Upstairs and back to the backstop, and not far enough. Barclay will not try to come home and score. 1 ball, no strikes.
Good thinking. Coach Monroe, I think, wanted to see her go home.
She's emptying her bench too because Kristen Cash is also on deck. She'll be batting for Avery Davis, giving some of her young girls a chance since they haven't had to play lately. There's a ball hit on the ground and through for a base hit right side. 1 run is in. Clark has the green light. They're going to hold her up, though, and heading to second base is number 18, Heather Henry, with an RBI single and advancing to second on the throw home.
Nice base hit by Heather.
And it's 8-0. And I think we're 4 runs away from the run rule in the 4th inning. And Kristen Cash is now going to bat for Avery Davis. Swing and a miss.
A little bit behind that one.
0-1 the count. So Chris McKelvey always has the answer.
Okay.
There's a ball hit on a little pop right side, down on that off-speed pitch. 1 run is in. Here comes the runner from second. She's going to score. It's 10-0 and a 2-run single there by Kristen Cash. 10-0 Cedartown. So back to what I was saying. You're asking how they moved it down there. They said a big tractor. When they renovated the press box, Benny Wayne Landrum brought it down on a big tractor.
How did he get it off of the stands and in on the tractor? And then get it lifted up here.
It's magic.
So there's a little more to it, Chris, than you're telling us.
1 ball, no strikes. That one missed. It is Ivory Boozer now at the plate. Cash, the runner at first. The pitch. Hit on the ground the other way toward second. She bobbled for a moment. Underhand toss to first is in time for out number 2. Up to second base goes Cash. Daly Hodges will bat now with 2 outs and a runner on second.
Number 21, Daly Hodges.
Hey, let's go, Dave. Come on.
Here's the pitch. Took something off with that one and missed upstairs with it. 1 ball, no strikes.
He did call that a ball, right?
I'm pretty sure he did.
You had that sound of a strike.
1-0 pitch. There's a called strike.
That's
1-1.
a strike.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. The strikes are a little higher pitched.
Called strike 2.
Cedartown with 2 hits and a double in the inning.
Chris texted me back. He's listening. He said the windows were originally glass and busted out when they moved it. So they put the plexiglass in.
Yep.
It was sitting beside the visitor side ticket booth and was set to be scrapped. So the softball took it over.
Okay.
That's popped up foul toward the girls' field house because they had nothing down here. They just had the field and nothing.
Right.
Of course, not until 2008 did the baseball field have a press box. Before that, it was just nothing.
Yeah, you're right.
1-2 pitch. Swung and missed. That's out number 3. But Cedartown scores again, and it's 10-0 through 4. We head out to the top of the 5th. Lady Dogs 10, Lady Raiders nothing.
Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for nearly a century. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call for tee time 770-748-9671, located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buchanan Highway. Cedartown's original golf course, Cedar Valley Golf Course.
One of the pillars of a strong community is knowing your neighbors. We believe it's important to know your neighbor. To know that the person down the street selling you your car is the person you'll see grilling with you at the block party. It's important to be a part of a community, and Peach State Ford is proud to be a part of historic Cedartown, Rockmart, and Rome, and even prouder to be rated one of the best in the country in customer service. Nobody knows trucks or people like Peach State Ford.
2076 Rockmart Highway, Cedartown, 866-872-6660.
Lady Dogs Softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
We're back here as we head to the top of the 5th inning. Cedartown leads 10-0. And if Reagan Clark can take care of business here and hold them scoreless, we can say victory in 5.
Batter for Southeast Whitfield, number 27, Liberty Franks.
Liberty Franks will lead it off. 27-27 here. The game is over at top of the hill. I'll try to get a final score. Rockmart won 6-0 in overtime.
Well, I'll be.
Low and away, ball 1. So they must have had a walk-off touchdown. Hate those things.
Especially when it's the other team.
Yeah, exactly.
And especially when it's Rockmart.
And that's on your home turf, too.
It's on your home turf. That's right. First game on the new field.
1-0 pitch. Line foul. 1-1 the count.
So we have our claim to fame of winning the first game on their field.
The first official game,
The
yes.
first official game. Well,
they had one scrimmage on
that's
that
right.
field, and they won pretty big.
On the new turf.
They did. Played Bremen there. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Here, Annabeth.
How can you not? So when she stayed over at your house, swing and a miss, so that's strikeout, 1 gone. There it is.
Yep.
How did y'all sleep at night?
Well, you know, just as long as you keep her calm, which is
keep her
a pretty good job.
Okay.
You know.
There's Padilla, 1 gone.
Really, this is the only time. Well, basketball games,
Yeah.
any kind of sport, you can expect it. But any other time, she's
Pretty calm.
pretty calm.
Line drive to first, and a great play over there at first for out number 2. Who's that at first base?
Kendall, Kristen.
It's Kristen Cash. We got a few new folks out there too. Cash is at first base. And do we have any new outfielders out there? Is
we have
Washington in left?
Yes. Chastity, Washington in left field.
So 2 quick outs, and Lady Dogs an out away from taking this series with Southeast Whitfield. We play them one more time, but we could take at least 2 out of 3 with a victory here, and that'd be huge. Good stop there by the catcher. Ball 1.
Heather Henry.
And Heather Henry is catching now.
Mm-hmm. Squirt. She's not Squirt anymore.
No.
Doesn't fit now.
Have to figure out a new nickname for her. 1-0 pitch. Bounced up there for ball 2. Infield playing a little bit shallow there for Jordan Talent, who's batting now.
With 2 L's.
2-0.
Oh,
ball
wow.
3 maybe a bit high.
Yeah.
3 balls, no strikes. So as soon as we get done here, we're going to head over to Cedar Valley Chops for our coaches show. May not be right at 7:30, but it'll be close to it. Be sure you join us on the radio for that. Swinging a foul back. 3-1 the count.
So have you ever thrown an axe before?
Yes, I've been there and thrown an axe before. And it's not as easy as it looks.
No, it's not. So we, Jennifer and I were given tickets for our anniversary.
Yeah. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Tapper back to the circle. We'll have to finish that story after Cedartown wins it. It is the final in 5, 10-0. Cedartown takes 2 of 3 from Southeast Whitfield. So finish your story.
Yeah. We we went up there and gave them our tickets and everything. We got our axes.
You have to sign that consent form.
Yes, you have to sign a consent form. And I go up there like, I got this, right? Clang.
Clang on.
Jennifer gets up there and it's like Daniel Boone right in the bullseye.
Right in the bullseye.
So, I had to put up with that for the whole night.
I'll bet, yeah.
But, yeah.
Fun stuff.
Yep.
Well, final score is 10-0 in 5. Lady Bulldogs win it and pick up their 3rd win of the season. Cedartown will be in action this weekend. We won't be there for it, but we'll update you on Monday on Sports Talk for those final scores at Haralson County. Cedartown will play Mount Zion in Haralson County on Saturday up in Haralson County. If you can make it up there for that, I'm sure they'd love to have you there for those games. For Kelly O'Neill, I'm Andrew Carter. Remember, when the Lady Dogs play, you'll hear them here on the Big AA. Have a great night, folks. We'll talk to you in a few minutes from Cedar Valley Chops for our Coaches Corner show right here on the Big AA. Have a great evening, folks, and God bless.